Happy Tuesday, everybody. Real quick, I wanted to talk about sales commissions. Our favorite topic, sales commissions. And at least for myself, I'm going into 14 years of selling final expense. I still get a rush when I make a daily sale every single day, especially when the carrier pays us daily. I still get a rush, and it makes me think, over just how much final expense changed my young life. This month I turned 40 years old, and I realized, man, I'm getting to be an old man. But when I started in the insurance business, going on 14 years here in the next few weeks, I was in my mid-20s, never making more than $40,000 a year. And I gotta say, when I first got involved selling insurance, being able to see those daily commissions being paid by the carrier without any complicated underwriting was just rocket fuel for somebody like myself at that point in time in my career. I always tell people that final expense is such an amazing vehicle at building residual income as well as first year commissions because of the simplicity behind the underwriting. And then when you combine that with the demand that currently exists in the marketplace, it truly creates a beautiful opportunity for the right person. And guys, I started selling final expense in my mid-20s. When I was 25, I learned about insurance sales. And, by the time I was 26, I was already a six-figure earner in my first year. By the time I hit 30 years of age, I was already a seven-figure earner. So what do I credit, that accomplishment to? That was to the great mentorship, the leadership that was in place. Great men and women that were able to show me how to sell insurance from the get-go. They didn't let me try to figure it out. They were there for me. And for that, I'm always going to be grateful. But for 2017, the world has changed. Modern times have come upon us. When I graduated high school in 1996, the internet was just a new topic in school. And here we are 20 years later, and think of how far the internet has come. And who did that? The baby boomers were the ones that created the internet, and here we are today. And they have that technology that they created 20 years ago. They have it now in their hands, and it is just changing the way we do business nowadays. That's why the phone business has become such a powerful way to get the job done. Look, I have never, ever knocked the field in terms of the process. Not at all. Working in the field is a beautiful thing. Knocking on doors, dealing with people firsthand, having tea, coffee. I know all about that. But for a very few select people, they're looking maybe no more travel. They're looking for no more bad neighborhoods. There's a series of things that could possibly be putting pressure on your field career. But I want to talk about sales. I want to talk about money right now. And let me explain to you some income projections that are realistic, that are not made up numbers. These are documented stats from us from years and years of selling insurance, not just knocking on doors, guys, but also on the telephone. So we understand that everybody's skill set is different. We know that. We know everyone brings a different type of experience, skill set. That's why every kind of contract that we sign is different, and it's not all the same for everybody because everyone's skill set is different. But in terms of income projections, if you're a personal producer, okay, we're not talking about an agency business. We're talking about personal producer. We know that there's 3 skill sets typical in the marketplace. There's people with a skill set of 3, skill set of 2, and a skill set of 1. A person with a skill set of 3, we consider somebody with no experience. In many cases, they've never sold insurance, period, and have no sales background of any sorts. We consider someone like that a skill set of 3. Well, if you feel that you have that skill set, you will average 1 sale a day, working 20 days a month, which would equate to $78,000 net after all lead costs is covered. $78,000. So think of this. If you have a skill set of 3, you can still expect to net about $80,000 in your bank. Now, if you got a skill set of 2, which in most cases, most agents fall into this category. This means people with, 2, 3, 5 years of sales experience, not just in insurance, but maybe in other sales backgrounds. Skill set of 2. You can expect to close 2 applications a day, working 20 days a month. And your net income is going to be about $178,000 net after all lead costs are paid for. $178,000. And if your skill set is a 1, and this is the top of the food chain, guys, and they're out there, especially those health insurance guys, the P&C guys that have a ton of experience on the phone, commodities traders, stockbrokers. I mean, I could go on and on and on of people that have tons of telephone experience, and they got number 1 skills. If you got that skill set, you can expect to close 3 applications daily, working 20 days a month, which would equate to about $280,000 net income after lead cost. Now, this also factors in, ladies and gentlemen, that we're factoring 1 month a year for vacation. So in reality, it's 11 months worth of hard work, 20 days a month, no weekends, no evenings. And, from someone like myself that started in this career at a young age, trust me, when I was 25 years old, when I would go to company trips, company gatherings, I was the youngest of all of those people at those company trips. But I was there because the income opportunity changed my life. Big time. I barely graduated high school. Had no college education. But due to final expense and the easy and simple process, not just for the client, but for you as an agent, for someone like me as a youngster, I was able to rack up applications and at the same time be able to hit 7 figures by the time I was 30. Think of that. Ask yourself, how old are you right now? 25, 26, all my millennial friends out there. 28. Have you made $1 million in your working career? Yes or no? If the answer is no, then you got to figure out if you need more time, you need more training, or sometimes you just need the right mentorship. Now, is your skill set at a 3? Is it at a 2? Is it at a 1? Where is it? Because if it's at a 1, With our program, you know what you can make. And if you don't know where your skill set's at, if you don't know if it's between a 2 and a 3, I invite you to take the life challenge where you will be able to find out real quick where you lie at. So once again, guys, we're going back on this live challenge here at 2 p.m. Pacific. You're more than welcome to call us up. We'll get you locked in so you can see exactly what it is that we do and getting you on the path of making some money this year and kicking off 2018 with a bang. So you guys have a great day and see you at the top.